Zafar Islam joins us from the BJP. Zafar bhai, many congratulations. This is a historic verdict in favor of your party.
Thank you, Rahul. I'm sure that you remember that day what I had told you. Both you and Rajdeep, rather on your show I had told you. So, century for Bharatiya Janata Party, half century for Shinde, quarter century for Ajit Pawarji, and put together double century for Mahayuti, something which has proven right, whatever I had said that day. And all credit goes to our leadership, all credit goes to the leadership of the Mahayuti parties, all parties together. The three pillars, big pillars, Shindeji, Fadnavis and Ajit Pawarji, they fought like a team. And we didn't fight in one particular constituency or the constituency which has been allocated to us. We fought in all Mahayuti partners, fought in every constituency, all 288 constituency we have fought. And result is for everyone to see that it is a collective effort and something we had decided, it worked. And today I'm sure that everybody will acknowledge the leadership we have, the Bharatiya Janata Party has, the Honorable Prime Minister's guidance, the Home Minister's strategy, which has really worked in favor of Mahayuti partners.
So, Zafar bhai, kaun banega Mukhyamantri? Zafar bhai, kaun banega Mukhyamantri is the next big question.
I know that this was the... I know, Rajdeep, that's why I only jumped the gun. And say, because I knew that you will ask this question, but let me tell you very honestly, we are not authorized to speak anything about this because it is something which is to be decided by our leadership. But let me tell you, whether it's Fadnavis ji or for that matter Bhavan Kodeji or for that matter any other party leader, even though it's a massive victory, it's a landslide victory for all of us Mahayuti partners and particularly Bharatiya Janata Party. We played a pivotal role in this for this victory, but the position is merely responsibility. So if Fadnavis ji has been made Chief Minister and then subsequently Deputy Chief Minister, but he fought like a tiger and see the result is for the Bharatiya Janata Party.
So what would you prefer? Shiv Sena Karyakartas coming on the program are saying it should be Eknath Shinde. What are you saying as a BJP Karyakarta?
Say whether it's Eknath Shindeji, whether it's Fadnavis ji, for that matter X, Y, Z, whatever to be decided by our leadership, it is acceptable to us. Everyone will accept what one name will come out after the discussion of three leadership, our leadership, okay, Mahayuti party leadership, put together, whichever name will come, it will be acceptable to everyone, irrespective
okay,
of
but there is
party, whether it's
the only downside of this big day for you is Jharkhand. Do you concede somewhere? And there you had a high-profile campaign. You put up Hemanta Biswa Sarma, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, some very high-profile central leaders were handling your campaign. So while you celebrate Maharashtra, and rightly so, is Jharkhand the big disappointment?
Well, it is disappointment. Yes, we are disappointed with the outcome in Jharkhand because we were expecting that we will cross 50 plus seats in Jharkhand, but this is definitely a disappointment, and we will definitely introspect what went wrong in Jharkhand, because the traction which we had with the voters and the kind of feelers we had from the booth level Karyakartas was very, very encouraging, very positive. In fact, we were not expecting, even though I had gone short on various channels, including your channel Aaj Tak in the morning, that at 8 o'clock that we will make double century. But in heart to heart, we felt that maybe we are closer to 175 or maybe 180.
Dr. Islam, considering...
But in Jharkhand, we were absolutely damn sure that we will get 80 plus.
But Dr. Islam, considering the success of Ladki Bahin Yojana in the state of Maharashtra, going ahead for the BJP, will now, call it what you may, freebies, revdi, yojanas, welfare schemes, be the calling card, keeping in mind that the central leadership has been averse to it? Is Delhi coming up now and you're facing off with the king of revdi?
No, Preeti ji, you have to differentiate between revdi culture and a government who's been elected to deliver the welfare scheme to the people of that particular state.
Besides Zafar Islam, if Ladki Bahin is not revdi culture, how is Ladki Bahin different than what is happening in Delhi?
It is our
or what is happening
let me
in
tell
Karnataka?
No, let me tell you. If we didn't promise before the election, we delivered while we are in the government. It is our governance model where we have to deliver few welfare schemes to the most deserving section of the society. And more importantly, you have to understand that we have done the budgetary provision and allocation for this scheme, unlike many political parties who made the announcement, but they didn't do any maths behind that, whether it will work or not work. You have to understand the finances. We have understood every single the pros and cons.
That is what each political party says, but the question now, going ahead, you have an election in 2 months. Will the same model that was applied in Maharashtra be reapplied in the national capital? Because you are facing off with what I said is somebody who's, who made the mold.
Not at all, Preeti ji. We were in the government, and it doesn't matter whether it's 2 months before the election or 2 days before the election. We were elected for the entire five years, and once we are in the government, it is our responsibility, and it is at our discretion. We'll decide when to launch which welfare scheme. And certainly, every decision which we have made, we have understood the financing, the pros and cons, and of course they've taken the budgetary allocation, made the budgetary allocation before making such announcement. Unlike Congress party, they made the announcement today. They said that they have no funds.
Sir, but sir, you see, that's the problem. That's not true, sir. Sir, in Maharashtra, that's not true. Sir, you have a 7.5 lakh crore debt and climbing. You're a man of finance. You know it's a problem. Why not acknowledge that?
No, I said that every decision has been made understanding the constraint we have within the government, and the allocation, once the budgetary provision is made, then it is part of the budget. It is not the statement which has been made without providing any budgetary support. That is the differentiating factor which you need to understand. Unlike the Congress parties, where they have made announcement without doing any maths, and that is something which that is why they are suffering. And we know exactly how to raise resources to service what the commitment we have made. And we are not overly concerned because we know we have done maths behind this. Unlike the other political parties who have made announcement without doing anything. So there is and Maharashtra is a progressive state. We know exactly how to resource 7.5 lakh crore is not a big amount considering Maharashtra and its credit rating. Definitely, Maharashtra is in a much better position to raise resources compared to many other states who have made huge commitment without ability to raise resources. So that you have to understand.
The fact that the Congress and in particular Rahul Gandhi made this anti-India Inc. and in particular anti-Adani such a major issue of his campaign. Are you reading this also, in your view at least, as the rejection of the kind of politics that Rahul Gandhi was trying to do on the issue of the rehabilitation of the slums of Dharavi and the kind of divide that they were trying to create on the Maharashtra and Gujarat issue?
See, the duplicity of Rahul Gandhi's approach actually exposed him. All the state government who actually did transaction or the projects with Adani Group were either of his government or the opposition parties or part of the India government, India bloc. So they were criticized. They welcomed red carpet for Adani ji for doing business because at the end of the day every government needs to create jobs and they need investors to invest in that state. But that time they didn't make any noise. In fact, let me tell you, they accepted 100 crore as donation from Adani ji by Devendra Reddy accepted it. Why Rahul Gandhi is not making hue and cry that why Devendra Reddy has accepted 100 crore, signed MOU of several thousand crore? Because Rahul Gandhi has given green signal to Devendra Reddy to do transaction with or do projects with Adani Group. But for political reason, he wants to target Adani Group. That is something which was not acceptable to people of India. Your stand is actually contradicts your whatever stand you take publicly contradicts what you stand privately. And people are not fool. People understand those hypocrisy, and that's why they have been Congress party. Rahul Gandhi has been explored, and they were carrying constitution in had something which actually didn't relate with anyone, because everybody knows that the state election constitution is talking about constitution has no relevance. So something their campaign was wrong, their approach was wrong, their strategy was wrong.
So just stay with us, Zafar Bhai. I appreciate you joining us.